The Hatman is a mysterious and recurring figure reported by individuals experiencing sleep paralysis, nightmares, or substance-induced hallucinations. He is typically described as a tall, dark silhouette wearing an old-fashioned hat, often with piercing red eyes. Some believe he is a malevolent entity, while others associate his appearance with the effects of certain medications like Benadryl.
Was a menace during the Civil War. Bob Evans, known as the Hatman, lived in the foothills of Kentucky in the 1800s. A solitary farmer with no family, Bob made a living off his land. In 1864, as battles raged near his property, soldiers frequently trespassed, trampling his crops. The repeated destruction pushed Bob to a breaking point, and he decided to act. One day, a group of soldiers led by their captain wandered onto his land, ignoring a large "No Trespassing" sign. Suddenly, a pickaxe flew through the air, striking the captain and killing him instantly. The terrified soldiers tried to flee, but the Hatman blocked their path, growling in a sinister tone. "Can't y'all read the sign? It says no trespassing." None of the men were ever seen again. Over the following months, more soldiers went missing near Bob's farm. The Hatman soon became a local legend, his wrath sparing neither side of the war. Soldiers from both the Union and the Confederacy vanished on his property, with rumors circulating that nearly 200 men had met their end there by the time the war concluded. The tale of the Hatman remained a legend.
Have you heard of the Hatman? The Hatman is a shadowy, featureless figure, commonly reported during episodes of sleep paralysis, a state where people are temporarily unable to move as they transition between sleep and wakefulness. Typically described as 6 to 10 feet tall, dressed in a wide-brimmed hat, and sometimes a long coat or a cape. His face is usually featureless or obscured, and he often stands silently in the corner of a room, or watches from a doorway, or sometimes he even looms over the bed as the observer lies paralyzed and terrified. While there are interpretations that it is a supernatural entity or demon, scientists attribute these sightings to hallucinations caused by sleep paralysis. Hell, there are even people who claim to see him after taking high doses of Benadryl.
All the entities that cross the veil, none are more infamous than the shadow beings. They are a constant in paranormal reports, a universal symbol of the terror that watches from the dark. But what are they, truly? Our research classifies them as tall, human-like, shadowy masses, identified by their distinct glowing red eyes that pierce the darkness. They often appear to float or hover rather than walk. While their forms vary, one variant is reported with alarming consistency: a tall figure wearing a wide-brimmed hat and a long coat, known colloquially as the Hatman. Their interaction with humans is among the most aggressive. They are known to surround victims in groups, and witnesses consistently report being forcefully pulled from their physical bodies during sleep paralysis episodes. This threat extends to active astral projectors as well, who can be targeted and forcefully dragged into the lower astral realms against their will. These entities do not speak. Their presence is silent and ominous. Their primary feeding method is the raw emotional energy generated by their victims. They deliberately create terrifying experiences to harvest the energy produced during states of intense fear. Protection, however, is possible. The most effective defense is to control your own emotional state. Maintaining high-frequency emotions like love and gratitude creates a vibrational environment that is inhospitable to these beings. Another primary technique is energy shielding. Visualizing a protective cocoon of white or golden light around your energy field before you sleep. The shadow beings are a fundamental threat, but they are not unbeatable. However, among their varied forms, one deserves a dedicated file: a specific, recurring nightmare seen across the globe.
So I'm going to leave you in the manner in which I came, with a universal prayer. In the name of the universal creator of heaven and earth and everything in between, please continue to bless my listeners, their family, their friends, and the true believers for when the day of reckoning takes place. For universal creator, you are all wise and all knowing. and unto you we all shall return. But until then, we give you the praise and glory that's due to you from this life into the hereafter. In the name of the universal creator of heaven and earth and everything in between, in your name we pray that this shall be done. Also, family, get yourself a copy of the Black Universal Creators 100 Laws, Morals, and Precepts. The paperback's available on Amazon, ebooks on Kindle. And for my subscribers and my supporters, you can go to theblackawaken.com and get your discount on ebooks. Again, like and share, reach one, teach one, peace, and take care.